Marvelous hello, friends and loved ones! So, hey, I'm trying out something new on the channel today, and I'm just going to be doing a smaller video on an indie game that I recently played. I love indie games, and I love talking about them, and I thought this would be a good idea for a new series, to just do these kind of little mini videos. The game I'm going to be talking about today is video game Fables, which was developed by Momiji Studios and released back in July. Now, full disclosure, Matt Sharp, the solo dev behind this game, did reach out to me to provide me with a code for video game Fables, so I do want to give quick thanks to him and let you all know that that is the case. That said, all of the opinions in this video are my own, and the main idea behind this video is just to give a quick explanation of what it is, and some of my own thoughts to see if this is a game that you might be interested in. Video game Fables is a love letter to retro fantasy RPGs like Dragon Quest or the series of Mana. The idea is that the entire game takes place within a video game that was paused and then abandoned, and as someone with a lot of unfinished RPGs on my shelf, I can definitely relate to this. While video games, especially indie games, using the "oh hey, we're so meta, we know we're a video game" trope really isn't anything groundbreaking on its own, I do think Video Game Fables does it pretty well by using the fact that they know it's a game as an integral part of the world building, and it's not solely as a way to wink at the camera like some titles do, or for it to be some grand secret that only a single character is aware of to use to their nefarious advantage. If I had to compare this game to anything, I get very Wreck-It Ralph or 3D Dot Game Heroes vibes from this, and trust me, I mean both of those as a pretty big compliment. So our main party on this adventure is Princess Aru, the typical damsel in distress who simply decided to not be kidnapped. Good for her. Nate, an NPC with aspirations of being a hero, and Tater, the monster son of one of the big baddies, whom I absolutely love if for no other reason than the fact that he is named Tater. I do find the characters to be a little one-note, but in a way that does play to the strength of the world building, and I can ultimately forgive it because honestly, the dialogue in this game is just a lot of fun. It's pretty good writing, I have to hand it to them. Visually, I am a big fan of the game's flat 3D style. The colors look good, and the characters are surprisingly expressive for the limitations. You have this big open world map with random encounters on it, but the dungeons in this game take on almost more of a platformer approach, which I personally appreciate, because it makes what could have been very long, linear dungeons full of encounters a little bit more engaging for the players. From a gameplay perspective, Video Game Fables has one of my favorite types of battle systems in RPGs, where on the surface it seems incredibly simple, and it can be, but it offers such a degree of customization that nearly everybody who plays this game is going to develop their own personal playstyle. For starters, you have 8 weapons to choose from. Each character can wield any weapon except for those currently in use by other characters, and they each come with distinct advantages, like the dagger letting characters act more quickly, or the spear stacking 2 crit points. See, whenever you use a normal attack, you have a chance of earning a crit. This will either boost the damage of your next normal attack, or act similar to MP, allowing you to use special skills in battle. Some skills, like Aru's healing spell, don't require crit points to use, but will be amplified if you have one. Overall, if you are a fan of RPGs and want to find a title with fun world building, a jovial story that can make you laugh and even surprise you now and then, bright and colorful visuals, a battle system with more to it than it appears at first glance, and an adorable little monster named Tater, I give Video Game Fables a 3D pixel out of 2D voxel. The game is available on Steam, and I've left a link to it in the description below. Alright, so that is going to do it for my first little mini indie review. What did you all think? Do you want to see me do more videos like this in the future? Like I said, I love indie games and I would love to talk about them more on this channel. Have you played Video Game Fables, or does it look like something that you would be interested in? Whatever your thoughts, please share them in the comments below, and until next time, take care.